Hello everybody, and I hope you're doing well. Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, depending on what time frame you are coming in from. I hope you have a lovely day and had a lovely day thus far. We're going to be talking about some massive reveals that were done by what seems to be the Marvel Rivals Bili account. There is a video that's going round. I'll put a link to it in the description, but this is very much in the Chinese language, and a translation is done via, say, just simplified English translation, which sometimes isn't exactly accurate. And you can see on screen a screenshot that is actually taken from the Marvel Rivals Bili account. Whether or not it's still there, there was a video that was done covering this particular aspect of these new skins, and of course those skins in action, because that's something that's in the video as well, these skins being used. So this isn't exactly leaked stuff. This is exactly what Marvel Rivals have put out. You can see details of the skins right here that kind of tie into the Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda. We're just going to do a little bit of a breakdown and kind of blow these images up with some more context, because Marvel Rivals gave context to this. And just briefly, I think this is from the Marvel Rivals Bili. Yes, it is. That you can see, like, this is Mantis in action, because it's Mantis, Captain America, and Black Panther as well. The particular video that I'm referencing from does have some other claims to it around Ultron and Wolverine, but I just want to keep that on a bit of a down low until we actually have any kind of thorough information about that. We know of some leaked things in the past, but because we don't actually know visually, I don't really want to comment it until we actually see them just for ourselves. It also appears that this might have been deleted, so that Marvel Rivals have posted about it, but then took it down very quickly after. So we'll just kind of do the coverage based on what Miller Ross grabbed and the information from that video, which of course is translated from the Chinese Mandarin to the English. So we're going to go from that. So you can see the information. We're going to read off of that and kind of dissect some stuff as well when it comes to the imagery and comparison. So first of all, Season 0 Doomsrise is the starting point for Marvel Rivals, and the Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda is the starting point of our hero's journey to untangle the time stream. Of course, that is our big story and narrative, which, look, that's good to have, because other games released with no decent narrative and structure story to them. We designed the Season 0 season story, themed cosmetics around the Afrofuturism style of Galactic Regulators. The main characters in this chapter will have a set of skins that combine ancient tribal elements with future space technology. And that is great, because what it does is it brings skins, and kind of like the same way that in Avengers Endgame they had to put on those special micro realm traveling suits. It's kind of like that. It kind of puts more emphasis on them, whether or not you have to get the skins for free on a season by season basis, and it ties into the story, or you have to buy them. I really hope they're free, especially if they're part of the story, but I definitely want some of those MCU skins and different alternatives from the comic books. They go on to say Marvel Rivals skins are not just props, but also convey the season's story. I jumped the gun then, I should have read that, and can act as further connective tissue between the ongoing narrative and gameplay. Well, there we go, that's good. Yeah, putting on a suit to do a particular thing is great, isn't it? And that example with Endgame. Next, please take a look at the Galactic Regulator themed skins for 3 heroes. We hope you like them. Now that means that Black Panther has 2 confirmed skins that are being added to the game. This is the Bass Chosen. This is kind of like more of like an ancient version, and this one was part of Marvel's legacy. But having this extra one ties into Black Panther's story. As I've said in a previous video, I'd like to see Shuri at a later date, just kind of adding a bit more to Black Panther. But having this variation around who you choose is just fantastic. And this Galactic Reflector armor, the one you can see on screen, the Black Panther, with the purplish blue kind of hue to it and the metallic elements, man, it hits hard. I really like this, and great if you can pick this up for free. I would assume it's like part of either a battle pass, or say like an individual month by month or character by character kind of like playthrough objective to go and grab this particular skin, armor as it were, to then put on your hero to then do a quest, or as part of wearing it to get X amount of kills or do Y amount of things. And the explanation around it is Season 0, the borders of Wakanda Empire have expanded to Sea of Stars. I don't think that's the game. And as the monarch of the Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda, T'Challa also has a new futuristic vibranium armor set. When designing the skin, we retained the original African Black Panther inspiration, but also tried to make the entire armor present a streamlined beauty. At the same time, we also added a new totem of the Intergalactic Empire on Black Panther's gauntlet to reflect the majesty and mystery of the interstellar armor. Nice. It just looks really good. I think they've done a fantastic job with this particular version. It kind of takes, yeah, just what we'd like to see, and also places the story narrative. It's Wakandans in space, and they need just a majestic, a very much in the theme of Wakanda inspired type spacesuit, and this is tactical and practical at the same time. What are your thoughts on it? Put it in the comments. Moving now to Captain America, we definitely know of this particular one right here, this version of Captain America. We don't know yet what the second type of the skin that's going to be. Is it going to be like MCU inspired? I think that might be the case, and we probably will be very excited about that. This is the skin that's going to be in as part of this push with the Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda, and it looks really good. It looks good from a point of like, it's part of, feels to me like a Gundam meets, well, Americanized, because it's the Bold Eagle, isn't it? So it's like, it's meant to, that's why it's called Fearless Eagle. It makes total sense to kind of bring those two particular elements together. But it goes a little bit further, because we've got this story interwoven about the 2099. This is how things play out. In our story, Captain America wakes up in 2099 and comes to the Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda to find a way to repair the timeline and fight against Dr. Doom together with T'Challa and Shuri. As a result, Wakanda builds a new set of vibranium armor for their close friend. Very much like Infinity War to a degree. That was just about the kind of gauntlet shields that he had at the time. We selected the African Eagle as the core design element of Captain America's new skin, and redesigned a sharper shield for him so that the captain can still charge forward in an interstellar battle like an eagle, striking with lightning and dominating the starry sea. That's really cool. I think that I thought it was more like the Bold Eagle or like America, but maybe that's not. Maybe it's a case of like it plays into the inspiration of, like, you know, African Eagle as they say. And maybe that's the case, it looks more like that than, you know, Bold Eagle, but, you know, double inspiration, because it's kind of like a little bit of A and a little bit of B from both sides of the continents. Or different continents, even. Look, what do you think about Captain America Fearless Eagle? I like it. Don't like it as much as Black Panther. If I was to kind of rate all three, the final one, which we're going to go on to, is Mantis. Now, this one is very clever. Mantis, which you can see on screen right now, has the Guardians of the Galaxy outfit. I think there's another one, and the original one, which of course we all know about, which is more kind of comic book-esque. But this Mantis version is very much like a praying mantis. It has got the little kind of back parts of the wings. It is very much with the antenna. Oh, we know the antenna, of course, but it's kind of like a robotic version of this. It even comes close to me in some cases, looking like a very kind of slimmed down version of Penny Parker's Spider. Now, that's a bit of a loose obsession, but observation. What do you think about it? Especially, this is meant to be the fluttering mantis. The developers say in Season 0, Mantis and the Guardians have completed an important mission assigned to them by Wakanda. When they return, Shuri gives Mantis a new set of vibranium armor. Mantis is known for her outstanding mental power and planet control. Therefore, when designing this skin, we took nature as inspiration, incorporating Mantis wings, textures and colors into the cosmic armor, and strive to show a futuristic aesthetic of harmonious coexistence between nature and technology. And definitely you can see that mix. I think, again, another fantastic job that's been done, and there seems to be more of this kind of gathering around Wakanda and the Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda that plays so heavily and importantly into our story. Everyone's flocking here to help the cause, the fight, and that is something that is going to be really cool to see as this story unfolds later down the line. There's a final finishing point, which the developer says, of course, there are more than just 3 skins in the Galactic Regulator set. A new hero that will be debuting soon is also a key player in this story, and he will have his own themed set of armor. Now, that could be anything. We're still yet to see Hawkeye. We're still yet to see, well, lots of them. Lots of them could have it. Hawkeye's like skin that we've seen, his kind of base, does look like it could be a standard part of the Galactic Regulator set and part of this story, but there could be more. We can't just say that it's going to be one unreleased character that we know of. There could be one that we haven't considered further down the line. Anyway, what are your thoughts on what you've seen thus far? Very exciting. It was really exciting to kind of like focus this as being one of my first videos of today. There may be a second one, but we've got Winter Soldier, new skin, which looks okay. I definitely want to post some Winter Soldier based gameplay, which we do have on the channel, but I want to do a very shorter video. Anyway, hope you're doing well. Make sure to subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one, and have a great day. Bye bye.